just the whole atmosphere to your guys?
Well, you know what, Joe? The atmosphere we played in this past weekend was unbelievable with the Big Ten tournament. We had sellouts on Saturday and Sunday. The whole town of Indianapolis was abuzz to the Big Ten tournament. It was really a lot of fun. It really was. And the atmosphere there was second to none in terms of a conference tournament. So our first round of NCAA games, I'm not sure. To be honest with you, we went all the way to Tucson. We expect a nice crowd and so forth. But I don't know how many Penn State fans will be there and Temple fans. It's such a long way away. But I think our kids are excited to play. We'll play anywhere and look forward to the challenge of playing Temple, who's a very good basketball team. Thank you.
Greg, you got a question?
Yep. Hey, Greg. Greg Mason, ABC 27 in Harrisburg. Along that same lines, Taylor and Jeff talked about the fact they don't want to have the mindset of, well, we're just happy to be here. Over the next few days, what kind of message will you give to your guys to not get caught up at the moment and remember this is one basketball game and let's get focused here?
Yeah, well, that was part of what we did somewhat last night. And that'll continue today when we meet the guys later on this afternoon. Dreams are made in March. We didn't win a Big Ten championship. We didn't win a Big Ten tournament championship. We got in the NCAA, but there's a lot of basketball to be played there, and we're gonna focus on our next opponent. I'm approaching this weekend as this is a two game tournament. But you got to win the first one to play the second one, and then once you play that tournament, if you're good enough to win that 2-game tournament, they invite you back for another tournament the next weekend. If you're not good enough, they ask you to go home. So we don't want to go home, and that was our sort of battle cry in Indianapolis that I gave the kids is I don't want to go home. I got 4 pair of underwear. I want to use them all. As weird as that sounds, and the kids, they buy into some different stuff. They actually bought into that, and after the first game, I got, Coach, you got 3 more. I go, yes, sir, I got 3 more, and I told them Sunday before we played, I'm out, and we're going home regardless. Let's just bring the trophy with us. That didn't work out the way we wanted to.
How fitting is it to see Taylor's career that he's had here go out in the NCAA tournament?
Well, I think it's important for him and all our seniors, all 5 of them. They've worked extremely hard, not only in the games, but they've worked extremely hard in the off season. They worked extremely hard in the weight room, on the track. They've worked extremely hard in the classroom. They're all going to graduate. They've all been great kids for our program and great ambassadors to our university. And they've been great for the student body. They're nice kids. A nice group of guys, and I'm very happy for all of them. It's very fitting that they all get the opportunity to play in the tournament.
Jeff said one of the students on campus was wearing a Temple sweatshirt, kind of caught him off guard and was kind of jawing back and forth with him a little bit. Are you surprised by that you're not getting that, or that there's that kind of support for Temple on your home campus?
Nothing shocks me. That's one kid. We got 40,000. Maybe there's 39,000 Penn State sweatshirts and one Temple sweatshirt. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Do you think after the Ohio State game here, a couple of the players said they might have felt they were too emotional at the start with senior night in the big crowd. Do you worry that they're going to be maybe too wired for this game?
I don't think they're too wired. I wasn't really worried about out in Indianapolis being a little bit wired. I was really worried about the semifinal game. They were getting a little, because they were a little chirpy, and I thought they might be a little wired. So, but I think we'll be all right. I think we've done it enough now, and I thought they might be a little wired at championship day. They were okay. So hopefully they'll be used to it by now. They've been here forever.
And you talk about this as a 2-game tournament. Do you take a look at any other team's film going to prepare for that second game, like San Diego State?
Yeah, that's already been done. Louis got San Diego State, and Kurt's got Northern Colorado. Is that who it is? Northern Colorado and San Diego State. I got so many teams and brackets in my mind. So those 2 teams. DJ, my poor film guy's been here forever. He hasn't gone home yet. Putting everything together and pulling all the tapes. So we've taped every game for months on our server. So he's pulling them all off and giving all the DVDs to the coaches as we speak. And then Danny and Watch was here last night. And so, yeah, we have that part well, it's all covered.
So you've gotten here. People looking back to 01 with the win over Carolina. Some people say that's the biggest win in program history. Are you excited at least about the possibility that if you could knock off a 2-seed San Diego State down the road or whatever, what that could do for the growth of Penn State basketball going forward?
We got to beat Temple. Right? You can growth all you want. If we don't beat Temple, they ask you to go home. So again, there's opportunity, Corey. We've got opportunity. A lot of teams, NIT teams, have some opportunity. A lot of other teams aren't playing, and we have opportunity. Some people don't have opportunity, and let's just make the best of it. Let's see where it leads us.
Ed, who do you have in your brackets playing Penn State in the finals?
We're not allowed to bet. We're not allowed to fill our brackets. I got that memo this morning for a compliance guy. No brackets. So actually, I sent him one, and I said, "You didn't fill out your bracket for the office pool. We didn't think that was too funny." He has no sense of humor. What else we got? We got anything else? Well, thanks for coming.